I think when in games he's less strong, so
yes, he's had to drop back with his knight on f5, but the pawn is going to step forward even further. Lines are about to become open around.
Well, I'm worried a little bit for white with if black can go reach to d3 with the knight and even double bishop rook d7, rook d8. Also queen exchange offer is something very unpleasant for white. So let's see. But can't white take a pawn with bishop c5 exchange and then take on e5?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, tactics are about to happen. I think he might go for that, Judith. The evaluation bar doesn't react, so we see it's still probably 5 for black, but Hikaru must have had to do some calculation when going for this variation. If you don't take this knight first, if you first capture on e5, then later after a queen trade, the white e4 pawn will drop. So yeah, it looks like if you want to win this game, this is what you have to go for.
Well, I think black is going to capture back somehow, gaining the e4 pawn, so it's going to be open file, d file, and e file. Knight e5 is another way. He wanted to keep his bishop, which is also understandable. He wants to have his bishop on b6, or potentially, eventually. It's roughly an equal position, I believe. And g4 is not doing any harm to white in an endgame at all.
Yeah, actually, it's quite nice to have this square for your king. It's quite nice to kind of clamp down on black's pawns on dart squares. Watch out for any endgame favouring white if it just comes down to bishops, because white's bishop more active than its counterpart. So still very level, and the players have agreed a draw.
As easy as that.
Wow.
I mean, we were discussing all the subtleties, and the players are like, yeah, let's call it a day. Let's move on to the next round. And whoa, it was quite a tense struggle, I would say. And do you think both of these players would have looked at their opponents and gone, I'm going to target